Good day. It's raining cats and dogs outside. But again, welcome. This is Dr. Talek. Welcome to our review vlog on 21st century Bicolano authors. And this is our review 105 literature series. 105. Shout out to a good friend of mine, Sir Dennis Gregorio. Thank you for watching our vlog, and also to our beloved teachers around there always watching our video. Thank you very much. So today we will travel to Bicol, though it's raining, without bus fare, without traffic, and without motion sickness. Our goal is simple, of course, to know our Bicolano writers, understand their works, and answer higher order thinking skills questions like a pro. So, are you ready? If you're ready, let's begin. So, this time we are going to make use of the AWR method. When we speak of the AWR, A stands to, of course, the author, W, work, and R is relevance. To remember Bicolano literature easily, we will use the AWR because every great text answers three things. Who wrote it? What did they write? Why does it matter? Again, who wrote it? What did they write? And how does it matter? So AWR, A author, who is the Bicolano writer? That is the question. W, work, what literary piece did they create? And R is for relevance, how does it reflect Bicolano culture, experience, or identity? So if you remember AWR, author, work, relevance, your answer will never be lutang. Will never be lutang. Do you know that? Okay, so Bicolano authors and their works. Let's see. Let's apply the AWR, okay? Remember A is author, W is work, and R is relevance. So let's begin. Let's have Merlinda C. Bobis. Do you know her? She wrote Daragang Magayon. This work reimagines the Bicol legend and empowers women. Okay, so Merlinda C. Bobis. Next, we have Francisco Piñones Jr. We will apply the AWR. Francisco Piñones Jr., who wrote An Upon sa Ibalon. This critiques society and social injustice. We have also Emelina G. Reyes or Reyes. Dalawang Mukha ng Kagubatan, and it focused on environmental awareness. Environmental awareness. We have also Jaime Jesus Borlagdan. Don't forget that name. Okay? With a piece Storm, it captures the Bicolano experience of calamity and experience. AWR, please apply. We have Merlinda C. Bobis, Francisco Peñones Jr., Emelina G. Reyes, and Jaime Jesus Burlagdan. Yes, Bicolano writers don't just write about love. They write about storms, society, and survival. Very on brand as a Bicolano. So let's focus on texts. The piece Storm by Jaime Jesus Borlagdan. The poem Storm is not just about weather. I know you have read this and you agree with me. You will agree with me that the poem Storm is not just about weather. It reflects how Bicolanos live with calamities, fear, destruction, but also recovery and clarity. Using AWR, the author is Jaime Jesus Burlagdan, the work is a storm, and the relevance is that it mirrors real Bicolano experiences with typhoons and resilience. Okay, so we applied already the AWR. What's the key idea? Remember this. In literature, storms are not just natural, they are emotional and cultural as well. For our regional literature, we refer this to literary works rooted in a specific place, language, and culture. In our case, in Bicol, we are Bicolanos. Literary traditions are stories and texts passed down to preserve identity. I remember a good friend of mine kept singing a Pandananon folk song to the tune like this: Maharmanan bagas basta ikanin garyang yubo nuri oraro, and a lot more. So yes, cuento ni lolo, cuento ni lola counts a lot. Why Bicolan authors matter? Bicolan authors help us preserve culture. That's one. Express local experiences. That's two. And connect regional stories to national literature. That's three. So, without local writers, many voices would remain unheard. Nobody will tell about our stories as Bicolanos. Of course, we ourselves. We Bicolanos are the ones who shall serve as forerunners and letting others appreciate and value our experiences, our culture, our stories. Okay? Which will form part our national literature. At this point, I'm also going to give you samples of higher order thinking skills questions since we have already applied the AWR method. Okay, try also to apply that. You have already your copies to Merlinda C. Bobis, Francisco Pinones Jr., Emilina G. Reyes, okay, and a lot more. All right. So are you ready? I'm going to give you sample questions using an increasing level of assessment using the higher order thinking skills. For example, let's try the basic understanding. Number one, the first question is which element best shows that a literary text belongs to regional literature? So the question is which element best shows that a literary text belongs to regional literature? The answer is A, use of English as an option, B, second option, focus on universal themes, C, reflection of local culture and experiences, and D, popularity of the author. Which element best shows that a literary text belongs to regional literature? Is it use of English, focus on universal themes, reflection of local culture and experiences, and or popularity of the author? What's your answer? If your answer is A, B, C, exactly, you're right. Okay. Question number two, why is the storm relevant to the lives of Bicolanos? Why is it storms relevant to the lives of Bicolanos? That's application. For analysis, how do Bicolano writers use literature to preserve regional identity? That's analysis. For evaluation, which contribution of local authors has the greatest impact on regional literary traditions and why? And question number five, you'll have to synthesize. How do the works of Bicolan authors strengthen both regional and national literature? We don't have so much time for now. I